Getting into a fight over nuclear power presents... Mr. Science!
Yes. Good morning, everyone, and welcome once again to the inordinately complex and difficult to understand Mr. Science Laboratory. And little Jimmy, good morning, and how are you this snowy April morning?
Well, just, real fine.
Oh,
How are you, Mr. Science?
well, frankly, little Jimmy, I'm afraid I'm a little woozy. Some of my fellow scientists and I had a little get-together last night.
No, Mr. Science, did you drink too much bourbon of academe again?
It's burden, little Jimmy, burden of academe, not bourbon, and that's not the problem. Too many onions, I'm afraid. I can feel my blood pressure rising. I wonder where my sphygmomanometer.
Mr. Science, do you mean sphygmomanometer?
Yes, little Jimmy, your pronunciation of
Sphygmomanometer.
Yes, your pronunciation is exactly correct.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes. As a matter of fact, Mr. Science, as far as onions are concerned, biological research has recently indicated that onions may have a beneficial effect on blood pressure rather than causing it to rise. So apparently what we're dealing with here is not a case wherein you've made merely one error, but two.
You.
First, you couldn't pronounce sphygmomanometer, and then evidently you were under the impression that eating onions could raise one's blood pressure. Boy, Mr. Science.
Oh, look, little Jimmy, here it is.
Oh, Mr. Science, you found your sphygmomanometer. Do you know how they work?
Yes, I do, little Jimmy. Shall we measure your little blood pressure?
Oh, boy, wait till I tell the kids in school. What do we do?
Well, first this fabric sleeve is used, little Jimmy.
Wait a minute, I thought it was supposed to go around my arm, Mr. Science. You're wrapping around my little throat.
Steady now, little Jimmy. In a moment, we'll have our desired result.
Mr. Science! Mr. Science!
105 over 75, just about normal. Listen soon again, perhaps on the O'Brien and Garry Show, for further educational and scientific adventures in the Mr. Science Laboratory.
Presented by the Jane Fonda School of Nuclear Research.
And by cows that glow in the dark.
Don't forget to floss.